Facebook, share this link with your friends, and we are now about to get started. All right, so I'm Jahla Pippins. I got started in this industry about 2 years ago. When I got started in this industry, I was working at a fast food restaurant called Bojangles. And not only was I working at a fast food restaurant, but I was also homeschooled. And so I had every reason to say no to this type of opportunity because I didn't have the income. I was making $7.50 every single hour. It's not a lot of money at all. Not only was I making minimum wage, which is that's minimum wage here where I live, but I was homeschooled. I wasn't surrounded by people. I could have said that I didn't know people. I didn't have the income and I didn't know people. So I had every reason to say no, but I decided that I didn't want to no longer be in that situation again. I wanted better associations and I needed something different. I needed something that I was going to make a lot of money with, but everything that society tells you that you have to do in order to make a lot of money, none of that suited me. So I knew that I most likely wasn't going to win the lottery. I knew that I most likely wasn't going to become some professional athlete. I knew that I most likely wasn't going to be the singer, dancer like Beyonce. And I knew that I most likely wasn't going to go to school and become a lawyer or doctor because that just wasn't my thing. And so all those things that society tells you that you have to do in order to be successful, none of that fit me. And so when I saw this industry, when I saw this concept, I knew that it had my name written all over it. So some of you guys may have similar stories. Some of you guys' stories might be completely different, but either way, you've got to put your business hats on with me right now. And we are now I'm going to take you on a ride. I'm going to show you exactly what it was that changed my life. And maybe it could change yours too. No matter what situation you are, no matter how old you are, where you're from, it could change your life. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And we are now about to get started. So the company that we are going to be talking about today is called Ibuumerang. And a physical boomerang is when you throw it out and it comes right back to you. So Ibuumerang's philosophy is when you throw goodwill, goodwill should come back to you. If we put positive energy out into the world, we should receive positive energy back. Ibuumerang is built on the philosophy of the law of attraction. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys may know about the law of attraction, some of you guys may not, but whatever you put out into the universe is exactly what you get. And that is Ibuumerang's entire philosophy. Now, here's our income disclaimer, because we will not guarantee you any income. You want guaranteed income, that's called a job. In Ibuumerang, you are your own boss. You're going to work your own business. So that means you have no cap on your income. You work the hours that you want to work, and this is based on your work ethics. If you do the work, you will simply get paid. If you don't do the work, you simply won't get paid. So that's our disclaimer. Now it's time for the industry of network marketing to evolve. Network marketing has been the industry that has created the most millionaires, hands down. No other industry has created more millionaires than network marketing. So if we know that fact, we don't want network marketing to be the old way of how we do business. We don't want network marketing to get blockbustered. That's when Netflix, they came over and they took over Blockbuster. They took over the way that we stream movies, TV shows, and all of that. So what Netflix did was they paid attention what the consumers wanted. And that's exactly what Ibuumerang is doing. We are paying attention to what the consumers want, and we're also paying attention to what the business owners want. And we're going to evolve network marketing. So what we're doing for our consumers is we are building a first-class consumer experience for them. There's two individuals that's on this call today. There's a consumer and there's my business owner. If you are simply a consumer with us today, we appreciate you for being on this call, and we are going to treat you with nothing less than first class. Now, for our business owners, we are also going to treat you like first class, but here was another issue in the network marketing space. You had to keep selling products. People hate sales. They hate to sell. And then on the other end of that, people hate to feel like they're being sold to. And so when you get into a network marketing company and they say, sell this product, and you hate to sell, that completely turns you off from the industry. So we knew that we had to build a concept that you can achieve success without selling. So we're taking the network marketing taxi cab era. This is where customers pay more and only the strong recruiters would win, and to now the modern day era. This is where we only make money when our customers save money. That is the only time we're going to make money from our customers, is when our product actually works. Our product has to work in order for us to get paid. No other company has done this. Now, we also have developed a technology that allows for every single last one of our business owners / ambassadors to succeed. But this vision, it had to come from somewhere. It had to come from someone. And our visionary, our leader, is Mr. Holton Buggs. This is probably one of the most important slides that I'm going to show you today. Because I know my business owners, you're asking, who's our leader? Who do if I fall, who's going to pick me up? This is who he is. His name is Mr. Holton Buggs. He is the CEO and the chairman of Ibuumerang. In 1990 is when he got started in this industry, and he made less than $500 a month for his first 7 years. You see, the average person that joins a network marketing company, and their first 7 years, if they only made less than $500 a month, do you know that the average person would have said, this doesn't work? This is a scam. I knew I should have listened to my mom. I knew I should have listened to my dad. I knew I should have listened to my neighbor. They told me not to get started. They told me that this would never work. It's been 7 years and I keep getting no's after no's after no's. It's been 7 years and I'm still not a millionaire yet. But what Mr. Buggs did in that 7 years was he was coachable, he was teachable, he was trainable, and he developed a formula and a system. And on that 7th year, in 1997, he became a multi-millionaire. In 2009, there was 45 individuals that followed that system down to a T. They walked like he walked, they talked like he talked, they read the books he told them to read. And those 45 individuals, nobody made less than $1 million. So it's safe to say that Mr. Buggs has created 45 millionaires. He's created 45 millionaires. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what else will. But in March 2019, you see, Mr. Buggs is a visionary, and his vision just simply outgrew the CEO of the company that he was with. So he decided that he was going to start his own network marketing company, and he is now about to change the game. He's about to change the way we do business. So he founded a company, and it was called Ibuumerang, and this is why we're all here today. Now, here's our leadership team. There's Mr. Holton Buggs, of course. He's our founder and our CEO. And then there's Mr. T. Gray, who's the VP of Operations. There's Mr. Mark Kithcart, who's the VP of Marketing. We've got Mr. David Manning, who's the CEO of Extreme Travel, which is the travel company that we have partnered up with. Mr. David Manning is the CEO of that company. We've got Mrs. Lori Spears, who's the Director of Travel in that travel company. We have Mr. Peter Hurst, who is the Chief Giving Officer. He is also over our Boom Foundation. And in our Boom Foundation, our mission is to feed malnourished children around the world. Then last but not least, we have Mr. Edwin Haynes, who is our GMA, and that stands for Global Master Ambassador. He leads by example. He is Mr. Holton Buggs' right-hand man. They have done business together for years. They were best friends. Now they're neighbors. I mean, their success story together is amazing. And now he is our Global Master Ambassador. And he also happens to be Ibuumerang's first millionaire. So congratulations to Mr. Edwin Haynes. We absolutely appreciate him. So when I said we have a technology that allows for all of our ambassadors to succeed, exactly what is that technology? It is called the PRIB. And if we break down what the PRIB stands for, it stands for Perpetual Residual Income Builder. You see, in Ibuumerang, we say, you should only have to do something one time in order to get paid on it for the rest of your life. You see, some of you guys that's on the call today, you have a job. and you've been on your job for maybe the last 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Imagine if you were working that job and you only had to clock in one time. In the last 10, 20, 30 years, if you only had to clock in one time and you still got paid, what could you have done with the extra time? Maybe you would have took more vacations. Maybe you would have got closer with your family. Maybe you would have started a family. Maybe you would have got closer to your spouse. Maybe you would have got married. I don't know, but that is what residual income will do for you. It'll free your time. And so that's what we want you to see here, is that we want you to have freedom at all cost. So having freedom means you can do something one time and get paid on it for the rest of your life. That's how the wealthy live. So built inside the Prib is what we call data analytics, artificial intelligence, and a world-class people power. Data analytics, each and every single last one of us knows what data analytics or artificial intelligence is, but we just probably never heard of it before. So data analytics is a new way of how we do business. So Facebook, right? Facebook, if you guys can agree with me, they earn billions of dollars. And what they did was they said, listen, you can share your free photos with your friends and your family as long as you refer them to Facebook. Share your free photos with your friends and your family as long as you refer them to Facebook. So this is how they have millions of individuals that uses this platform per day, because they want to share their free photos with their friends and their family. So now that they have millions of users that uses their platform per day, now there's major corporations, they go to Facebook and they say, hey, listen, I want to sell my product on your platform. I'm going to give you $1 million check, a $2 million check, or whatever. They'll name their price because they want to sell their product to millions of individuals at one time. It simply just makes sense. But here's the problem with that. You see, Facebook, they've been making billions of dollars off of your friends and your family, but you didn't get a check. Facebook never wrote you a check. Have you ever went to your mailbox and you got a check that came from Facebook? Have you ever looked at your phone and you got a ding or you got a cash app that came through Facebook and said, thank you for helping me build Facebook. Because of you referring your friends and your family, I'm able to make $1 billion. Here's your $1 million check. Facebook never did that, and they never will do that. But here it is. We'll do that. If you do the same thing you did with Facebook, you see, go on your Facebook page and tell me how many friends you have. Some of you guys might have 500 friends. Some might have 1,000. Some might have 2,000 friends. Either way, you've built a network marketing organization. You just didn't get paid for it. If you have friends on Facebook, you know how to build a business. And all we're going to do today is we're going to show you how you can do the same thing you did with Facebook, but get paid off of it. Now, artificial intelligence. That is, if you ever went on Google and looked up a certain shirt, looked up certain shoes, and then you went on Facebook, you went on Instagram, you went on Snapchat, and you saw the same shirt, you saw those same shoes, and you're like, someone's watching me. Yes, they are watching you. They're watching exactly what you're doing. No one wants to guess what you like anymore. They want to know exactly what you want to see. And that's called artificial intelligence. And we happen to have it right in our Prib. You guys, this is what is going to set you free, your family free, your children free. Now, how is the Prib going to be able to support you? When you get your customers, the Prib is going to sell to your customers. It's going to follow up with your customers. Maybe it'll upsell. If you build a team, it'll welcome the team, give them orientations, trainings, upgrades. It'll tell them about all the events that we have going on in Ibuumerang. You see, the Prib does for people what they have struggled to do in the direct sales industry. So what Mr. Bugs did was he said, listen, network marketing has been the industry that has created the most millionaires. But here's some of the problems with it. If I can come up with the solutions, then we can create more millionaires in Ibuumerang than ever before. And what we did was we came up with the Prib. And now here is the solution to all your problems. So here is a front door to the Prib. This is what we call our iGo. The Prib is what drives Ibuumerang. Ibuumerang is a technology company. iGo is the travel platform that we are going to start with within our Prib. In iGo, in our first 12 months of business, we did over 500,000 customers. That's 500,000 customers that we did in our first 12 months of business. How we did that? Travel is an $8 trillion industry. Who doesn't want to travel? Everybody wants to travel, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are. Travel excites everyone. So what we did was we said, okay, let's give them what they want, but let's give them behind the curtain pricing. Because some people don't even know that they have access to behind the curtain pricing. So if you take a look here, if we go to New York City, this is a 4.5-star hotel. On Expedia, this is $339 per night. But on our iGo, this is $178 per night. So you're going to save $161 per night. Paris, France, 4-star hotel on Travelocity, $440 per night, but on our iGo, this is $130 per night. So you're going to save $310 per night. Who wouldn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to build a 5-star lifestyle at a 3-star price? That attracts everybody. Okay, and here's our price guarantee. We're going to state that if you so happen to find a price that's cheaper than ours, we're going to refund you 110% of the difference, excluding flights. Flights are not included in that. We don't have discounts on flights. Flights are just what they are. Sometimes a flight will be $30. Sometimes the flight can be $3,000. They fluctuate every single day, depending on the time, depending on the day. It's too hard. So we have flights back there for your convenience, but not for discounts. Now, iGo and matches perfectly with the rideshare industry. So imagine this, you're going to Florida, you're going to Miami, and you're with your friends and you didn't rent a car. You got your plane ticket, you got your hotel. Most likely, if you didn't rent a car, most likely you would have got a rideshare. So what we noticed was everyone loves rideshare. So we decided that we were going to go out there and purchase our own rideshare company, and that is called Vibe Rides. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Vibe Rides in just a second, but I really want you guys to see that we've got the same technology as Uber. We've got the same technology as Airbnb. We got the same technology as Amazon. We are just now going to give you a fair chance to actually win this time. We're going to give you a fair chance so that we can write you a check. You can get whatever check you want coming from Ibuumerang. So now I've showed you what the Prib is. I've showed you what's built inside the Prib. I've showed you how you can save money using our platform. Now I'm going to show you how to make money using our platform. So if you decide you want to build a customer acquisition, let's say you want to do 10 customers. You know 10 people that simply want to save money. If you know 10 people that would like to save money, just type yes in the chat for me. So there's 10, you got 10 customers. And 10 customers save $600. In total, that's $6,000 in terms of savings. You make 50% off of what they save, and that's $3,000. The only objective for these customers is to get them to save money. Does that sound like a good concept? Build a customer acquisition model. And your only objective is to get them to save money. And when they save money, you're going to make money. Does that make sense? When they save money, you're going to make money. And there are some people that will be on the call today and they will say, well, I do know 10 people that would like to save money, but I don't know people that's traveling right now with everything that's going on. Okay, listen. Now is the best time to get started. You don't want to get started when everybody already starts traveling. You want to get started before everybody starts traveling. Because when you plant a seed, do you expect to see the harvest on the same day? Absolutely not. So now you've got to position yourself now so that you can plant the seed so that when they do travel, because you guys can agree with me that people will travel again, eventually, you have to position yourself now, like right now, okay? And there are some people that say, well, listen, I understand that Ibuumerang is going to be a $50 billion company. I love the leadership. And now all I need to know is, how do I get the word out faster? Well, this is how you get the word out faster. What if you build a team? And let's say you build a team of 50 individuals and each of them got 10 Boomerang customers. And remember, the only objective for these customers is to save money. So let's say, because you had a team of 50 people, and you showed them how to do 10 Boomerang customers each, that's 500 customers in your database. If 500 customers save $600, that's $58 per day, $1,726 on average for the month, and a little bit over $20,000 for the year. This should really excite you right now. Because if you're looking at this plan, you're looking at it right now, you understand that there are individuals that need this right now. They need this. Let's forget about the travel for a second. Yes, we understand that we've got to get started now because people will travel later. We're going to plant the seeds now and we'll see our harvest when they decide that everything's going to lift and they can travel again. But let's forget about the travel portion for just a second. Okay, so I recently read an article that there was over 30 million individuals that has lost their jobs right now. What if those 30 million individuals saw this plan right here? What if they not only did they see this plan, but they worked this plan? Could this help some people? Everybody has been ordered to go home. And what I'm showing you today is what we call a home-based business. So the best time to join a home-based business is when everybody has been ordered to go home. And there are some individuals that they don't know how they're going to eat, where their next meal is going to come from, how their children are going to eat. They don't understand. They don't know if they're even going to have a job after this. Some people work jobs and they're risking their life because their job is essential and they have to take care of other people. And they're risking their life and they're saying, if only I had extra income on the side to stay home. If some people's job let them go, and some people will say, if only I had extra income and maybe I won't have to worry about where my kids will get their next meal from. I won't have to worry about where I'm going to get my next meal from because I'm making money on the side. I worked my plan B while my plan A was working. Some people's plan A is not working right now and they need to see this plan. So if you're looking at this and you're looking at it for yourself, that's a great thing to look at it for yourself. But it's an even better thing to look at this concept for other people around you. You see, it's our God-given right to go out here and show this plan. People need it, and we can prove it. There's over 30 million individuals that's lost their jobs. That's because, and if they're struggling, that's because they were only on one source of income. They were counting on one source of income. You have to show this plan to them. You have to show them that they don't have to count on only one source of income anymore, that they can count on themselves. This isn't, when I look at this, it's not about me right now. It's about other people who need what I have. The key to wealth, we always say it, figure out the problems and come up with the solution. Now you don't even have to come up with the solution. We already came up with it for you. You just have to work the plan. So now let's talk about the rideshare industry, because it is big and we are about to dominate, okay? We are about to dominate, and it's called Vibe Rides. And the front door to the Prib is our iGo. The second door to the Prib is Vibe Rides, and we can take the Prib anywhere in the world we want it to go. Remember the data analytics, the artificial intelligence? You see, we're tracking everything those 500,000 customers want. And we knew that they absolutely loved rideshare. And you know what else we know that they love? We're looking at the world today and we've entered what we call the gig economy. This is where people are picking up small gigs on the side and they're earning extra income on the side by picking up small gigs. So they're driving for rideshare companies. Maybe they're renting their homes out on Airbnb. Maybe they're selling products on Amazon. Maybe they're driving for Instacart. They're doing small gigs on the side to earn income. So we brought you what you wanted. We brought you the gig economy. Now you can make money on the side, but we put it on steroids. So not only do you make money on the side, but now you have the ability to earn residual income. Because remember, I told you, our plan is to show other individuals how to do something one time and get paid on it for the rest of their life. Now you're gonna enter the mind of Vibe Rides. So this is our R3 concept. There's 3 ways to earn money within Vibe Rides. Number 1, you earn money when you drive. Just like any other rideshare company, you earn money every time you drive. The second way that you're gonna earn money within Vibe Rides is you're gonna earn money when others drive. So just like Facebook, remember you referred Facebook to your friends and your family, but you didn't get paid for it. But this time, if you refer your friends and your family or whoever you want to refer to Vibe Rides, you will get paid every single time somebody takes a ride, every single time. Not only will we compensate you for the drivers, but we will also compensate you for the riders. So now you're going to get paid every single time somebody rides for Vibe. So you'll get paid when customers ride, when others drive, and when you drive. That's our R3 concept. Now, here's a $100 fare breakdown. Let's say this Vibe costs $100. You referred the driver and you also referred the rider. And this transaction took place in the middle of the day. You were taking a nap and you woke up and you realized you were $6 richer than when you went to sleep. See, this driver, because it's cost $100, the driver earned $75. You earn $3 from the driver, and then you also earn $3 from the rider. That's what excites me about entrepreneurship. I can go to sleep at any time of the day and wake up and say, I'm $3 richer. I'm $2 richer. I'm $1 richer. That should excite you because $6 right now may not sound like a lot of money, but times $6 by 10 years, by 20 years, by 30 years. See, that's the kind of thinking that you want to start thinking about. That's forward thinking. The right now, I mean, $6 right now could buy you a drink, but $6 10 years from now could pay for your children's college. It could probably pay for your college. It could pay for your mortgage. It could pay for your house. It could pay for your furniture, whatever it is you need. See, we have a good philosophy, #good. It's called get out of debt. And we are going to tell you all day long, before you go out and purchase that brand new car, before you go out and purchase that brand new home, we need you to get out of debt. And this is exactly how you're going to be able to do it. Not only will you be able to get out of debt, but you will also feed malnourished children around the world just by simply participating in the concept of Ibuumerang. You see, every time somebody accesses their boomerang, whether it's a Vibe driver, a Vibe rider, a travel seeker, it's going to feed a malnourished child around the world. We've already done over 4.4 million servings to the children around the world. So we're doing some amazing things here in Ibuumerang. So here's how it works. You're going to give a 6-digit code to a travel customer, a driver, or rider. Either way, all code recipients will go to one website, and that's called igoboom.com. All of the codes are smart, and they'll take them to the right landing page. And I have to say this too, because we plan to take Vibe Rides around the world. We're going to take it around the world. But right now, we have it in Florida and we have it in Texas. But we have an entire launch plan to take it worldwide, and we're going to need your help. We're going to need those referrals from you. So this is exactly how you're going to be able to get started. You have a standby position. This is like an enrollment fee. This is $50. And when you come in standby, you have one Boomerang customer site that you automatically already have. You get to send out 5 boomerangs. You have an I Decide interactive presentation. It's the same thing that I did just now, but it's just a link over your phone, and they get to decide on, do they want to be a customer? Do they want to be a business partner? And then you'll also have a online management system. This is where we are going to track your business for you automatically. You don't need to come up with all different types of spreadsheets and PowerPoints. We've got it all back there for you in your back office. So the enrollment fee is $50. Then we've got to pick our package. We've got to pick how we're going to fly in Ibuumerang. Are we going to fly coach class? Are we going to fly business class? Or are we going to fly first class? Coach class. In I go. You can book and get paid on hotels and rental cars. Remember, flights are back there for our convenience. You start off with 10 boomerangs. You're going to start off with 10 6-digit codes, and we call those boomerangs. If you decide that you're the person that wants to get the word out faster, you can build a team and overwrite that team at 10% of your coach class. And that package is $300. We've got business class. This is where you can book and get paid on hotels, rental cars, plus cruises. You start off with 25 boomerangs. If you decide you're going to build a team, you overwrite that team at 12%. Business class is $550. We have first class. This is where you can book, get paid on everything that I showed you and that I go today. You start off with 50 boomerangs. If you decide you want to build a team, you overwrite that team at 15%. First class is $1,050. Right now, we have it for only $750. Because we want you guys to see the full concept. We want you guys to see where the pilot is going. See, when you're first class, you see the vision of the pilot. You might as well be the pilot when you're first class. And so we want you guys to really catch this vision, and we don't want you guys to miss it. It's $750 in first class, and it's $99.95 per month. That $99.95 is your freedom ticket. There's two individuals that is on this line today. There are consumers and there are business owners. Consumers look for bills. Business owners, they look for investments. That $99.95 is one heck of an investment. Okay, one heck of an investment. You get the associations of powerful individuals. You just get so much. And that's why we call the $99.95 our freedom tool. It's an investment. So you get to decide today. Are you a consumer? Are you simply going to save money here in Ibuumerang, and we will treat you with nothing but first class experience here in Ibuumerang? Or are you a business owner? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you going to make money with this concept? Are you going to turn the gig economy upside down? Are you going to be the individual that shows thousands of people right now why they need a home-based business, why they need a positive distraction, why they need to count on their self and not somebody else, why they need extra income on the side? If that is you, you have to make your decision. We all are here, and we are all decision collectors, and we need your decision. Are you a consumer or are you a business owner? The absolute choice is up to you. Thank you guys so much for joining in on this call. We don't say get started now, we say get started right now. Make your decision, and I definitely hope to see you guys a part of our family. I hope to see each and every single last one of you a part of this new culture that we are building. You see, we're taking what is abnormal today and we're changing it to normal. What's normal is to know people that's $20,000 in debt, to know people that don't own their homes, don't own their furniture, and that's nothing against them. They just weren't taught the right way. You see, that's normal though in today's society. But in Ibuumerang society, it's going to be normal to know people that's making $20,000 a month, that's making $30,000 a month, that's making $1 million per month, that's making $5 million per month. If you're craving those type of associations, then you've got to get started now, like right now. So make your decision. Thank you guys so much for joining in on this call. I absolutely appreciate each and every single last one of you. Thank you.